Landing at JFK was supposed to be the glorious dawn of a dream vacation. For the Pratama family, the air smelled like jet fuel and high expectations. They moved through the terminal with a mix of exhaustion and excitement. Booty stood at the front of the luggage belt with unwavering confidence, his hands hovering over the moving track. This is it, our navy blue suitcase. He grabbed a handle and yanked it with unnecessary force. Santi, his wife, adjusted her glasses and sighed, her skepticism already peaking. Ours had a specific cat sticker on the side, remember? The suitcase felt suspiciously light as they dragged it across the floor. Booty ignored the lack of weight, attributing it to his own newfound strength. Once they reached the bustling airport lobby, Booty decided to check their supplies. With a proud flourish, he unzipped the bag. But instead of warm sweaters, the family stared in horror at a neon explosion. A rainbow wig tumbled out, followed by a bright red plastic nose and giant, floppy, yellow shoes. The silence was deafening until Rocco, their eldest son, pulled out his phone to record the disaster. "Dad, it looks like we just committed a high-stakes circus heist," he joked. They had someone else's life, and a clown had their clothes. Panic erupted instantly. Santi frantically checked their remaining cash. Booty tried to sprint back toward baggage claim, but the flow of New York was a tide. They were swept up by a sea of commuters moving at lightning speed, pushed through turnstiles, and funneled toward the underground. Before they could breathe, they were shoved into a packed subway car. The doors hissed shut with finality. Booty was pinned against the greasy glass, squeezed between a man balancing pizzas, and a street performer who began blasting a saxophone directly into his left ear. The smell of old metal and fast food filled the air. "We are completely lost, Booty," Santi screamed over the screeching wheels. The family was a mess of limbs and circus props. Booty fumbled for his phone, his fingers trembling as he tried to pull up a map. But the screen showed a haunting "no services" icon. The city was a labyrinth, and they were trapped in its iron gut. "Just stay calm," Booty yelled back, though cold sweat was pouring down his forehead. This is just part of the authentic New York adventure. It is character building. He tried to smile. Every jerk of the train sent the clown shoes sliding across the floor, drawing confused stares from the hardly-rollers. Booty's reflection in the dark window looked like a man facing a firing squad. The city was a labyrinth, and they were trapped in its iron gut. Suddenly, the train screeched to a violent halt. The overhead lights flickered once, twice, and then died completely, plunging the car into a thick, humid darkness. The only sound was the faint, sarcastic laughter of Booty's children. They had no hotel, no clothes, and no idea where they were. The dream vacation had transformed into a survival mission, as the emergency lights cast a dim red glow over the rainbow wig. Their New York story had only just begun, and the punchline was coming.